the OpenSpan technology to create a consolidated customer view that our collectors and the agents in our site use on the floor. The collectors had approximately 9 to 10 separate systems open on their computer at one time. And they were jumping back and forth between all of the different systems while they had the customer on the phone. So there would be times when the customer would be placed on hold, or where the collector would be flipping through the different screens, going back through pages and pages of notes, going back to the payment system, to the loan system, to all of the different systems that they're required to understand. So that the conversation that they were having with that customer was a useful and was a meaningful conversation. The collectors themselves were stressed because they're responsible for not only understanding the basic systems that they're working out of, but all of the other systems that they're required to access to do their job on a daily basis. The consolidated customer view was able to create and pull all of that information into one view for those collectors. So from a customer standpoint, all of that information is now available to that collector at one time. So there is no more putting that customer on hold while I go back through pages and pages of notes to try and find the most recent contact and the most recent meaningful conversation with that customer. All of that information is now available, and the collectors are easily able to have a meaningful conversation with that customer every time. One of the customers that we found was very useful to use for the consolidated view had 11 separate accounts with us. There were several loan accounts, there were several deposit accounts, there were several credit card accounts. Prior to having the consolidated customer view, we had separate groups of collectors that were responsible for collecting on all of those different products. By bringing in the consolidated customer view and using the OpenSpan technology, our collectors are now able to see all of those relationships in one spot. So that customer, where previously they may have had to talk to 4 different groups to get through all of their different accounts, can now speak to one individual who can understand and see their entire relationship with us and have the right conversation at that time with that customer.